I just love climbing towers. Good morning and welcome to the 4th day of my tour around Provence. And today I'm heading up to Grenoble. I'm travelling up on the coach with Flixbus. I came here with them a few days ago from Marseille. I had a great trip and now I'm travelling with them again up to Grenoble. But before I leave Nimes, I can't resist looking at one more Roman attraction here, and that's the Porte de France, another entrance gate into the old Roman city of Nimes. And this is a single arch gateway. It would have been flanked by 2 towers, one on either side, and there would have been an upper level as well for soldiers or guards to walk across and keep a lookout over the Roman town and anybody who may approach. You can see the remains of what would have been a tower just behind me, and also in the middle of the gateway there's evidence of a portcullis. You can see the running lines down the inside of the wall, so that's it's nice to see that. Gives you an indication of what type of gateway this might have been. So I've walked through a 2,000-year-old Roman arch, and what a great way to leave Nimes. I've had a fantastic time here and I'm sure I will return at some point. But now I've got a short walk down to the bus park to catch my Flixbus to Grenoble. Made it onto the Flixbus. It actually arrived on time, which was nice. And there's plenty of leg room. I'm sat right at the very back on the right hand side. And it's a nice comfortable seat as well. So what I do now is sit back and enjoy the journey up to Grenoble. All 3.5 hours of it. This is going to be fun. Only 3.5 hours on the Flixbus. They arrived on time, which was excellent. Made a little stop on the A49 at a little service station not far from Mur. Just about half an hour before we arrived here in Grenoble. I got the river Isere on my left hand side. I can see the bridge ahead of me, and beyond that are the mountains. They got snow on the top as well. Looks lovely. It's a sight you only see from an aeroplane looking down. Wow, it's lovely. And the sun is shining. It's 18 degrees. Absolutely beautiful. And I've been wanting to come to Grenoble since I was at school. Yeah, a long time ago. I did French lessons at school, and the textbook had some articles and stories concerning 2 characters, Marcel and Denise, who lived in Grenoble, and they had little adventures here in the city. Weren't very exciting from what I recall, but ever since then I've wanted to come to Grenoble. I remember one of the articles actually described the mountains, and they went up and played in the snow. Absolutely brilliant. Well, sort of. So I'm here, I've made it, and I'm now going to explore. I'm going to cross over the river and have a little look at the I'll just walk around the river, see what I can discover, and then check into my Airbnb accommodation. It's a little after, what, 2 o'clock here now, so Got a few hours of daylight left, and as I head to my Airbnb. But I've still got time to explore and see what we can discover and walk around the river. So we'll cross over the bridge and see what we can find here in Grenoble. Quite a busy little bridge, all the trams going past. What I've come to look at is the building at the end of the bridge, and it's called La Porte de France. Now, I left Nimes this morning walking through the Porte de France, and now I've arrived in Grenoble, and there's another Porte de France, and this one was erected in 1620, part of the fortifications to Bastille Hill. And that's the big hill on the right hand side as I walk down here. And there's a big castle up there, so I'm hoping to visit that tomorrow if the weather holds out. But this is beautiful, this one. The place is a previous gateway that was erected in 1533. It's called the Porte Pierre. So I'm going to cross over these tram lines. There's a rather busy road. Go inside and take a look. Because this is also the city's war memorial. And inside the arches here are the names of 1,722 people who lost their lives during the First and Second World Wars. You can see all the names of the battles from Syria, 1915, Dardanelles, 1914, and the Crimea in 1917, and all the other battles as well, everybody listed in alphabetical order. And there are some names here which relate to the First World War: the Somme, Ypres and Verdun. Gosh. So many towns and cities throughout Europe have war memorials, but this one is very, very impressive indeed. But I walk across the road again and to the gardens that are just next door. These gardens look quite delightful. They're called the Jardine des Dauphins, or the Prince's Gardens. They were purchased in 1785 by a man called Jean-Baptiste Dole, and he was a trader here from Grenoble, and he donated it to the people. It's absolutely lovely here. What I'm met with as I walk in is this amazing statue, and it's depicting Philis de La Charce, heroine dauphinoise, 1645 to 1703. Beautiful statue by Daniel Champagne, erected in 1900. Now, I'm not sure who Philis was, but looking at the grandeur of the statue, she must have been someone of great importance. I'll try and find out, and I'll put some information up on the screen, because I'm quite intrigued myself to find out a little more. But these gardens are lovely, and a children's playground. Really is quite delightful, and a sunny day as well. 18 degrees the forecast, toasty warm, lovely. But just up here is a tower. Well, this has got to go somewhere. There's a doorway at the bottom. I can see a doorway at the bottom. I just love climbing towers. This must go up to the viewing platform at the top. So let's just walk up here and in through the tower. Wow, it's dark in here. I can just can't see where I'm going. Oh my goodness me. I'm nearly at the top. Wow, first part of this tower is really dark. Once you get to the top, it gets a bit of sunlight. Wow, that's lovely. As I walk out into the gardens up here, see a nice little view overlooking the playground and the bridge that I've just crossed. Absolutely lovely up here, lots of colourful flowers. But let's walk up the hill here and try and find this viewing platform. Oh, it's quite a pleasant walk up here, and a nice little wooden bridge as well. So let's just walk over the bridge and get some fantastic views overlooking the mountains, or the snow-capped mountains. Absolutely fantastic. Wow. Shame I'm not here long enough on this trip, so I wouldn't mind going up there. And here we are at the little viewing platform. Wow, look at these views. And what a fantastic view overlooking Grenoble. Really, it's absolutely lovely here. Get a good view of the mountains as well. Absolutely delightful. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get up to the Bastille, the castle on top of the hill, and get an even better view looking down over the city. But I'm going to make my way down to road level, so I'll leave you with some views overlooking the city of Grenoble. Having a stroll down by the river. It's absolutely delightful walking around here. Too many cyclists though going past me. Wherever I go there are cyclists, and they seem to be on the increase, all showing no regard for pedestrians. It's rather alarming. Just on the right hand side is their cable car. Do you like a cable car? They have one here which goes up to the Bastille. So hopefully tomorrow that'll be working. We can go up the Bastille in the cable car, which is another reason for coming here. It's quite a different one compared to the one I was in, or the one I rode on in Lisbon last year. But I'm going to walk a little further down here and just see what I can discover. The next bridge down is Le Pont Laurent, and there's a little market square there. Have a little look there, and then try to head back into town, the city centre I should say, and try and find my Airbnb accommodation. So let's see what we can discover down at Le Pont Laurent. I've walked a little further down the river and I've come across this amazing statue. It's to a man called Xavier Jouvin, and he was born in Grenoble on the 8th of December 1801. And he died on the 3rd of March 1844, and he was a master glove maker. He reclassified glove sizes and cutting techniques to ensure a better fit. He worked here in Grenoble and in Versailles. And he was at the top of his game when he died aged 42. There's a little inscription underneath the statue, La Ville de Grenoble, the town of Grenoble. Absolutely fantastic to see that. I just love seeing statues to local people in the towns and the cities that I visit. And I'm sure tourists walk past the statue every single day without knowing who he was. A master glove maker and one of the best of his generation. Now let's head on across the river to the other side and see what else we can find on my way to my Airbnb. And I've arrived back at that bridge where I started my walk this afternoon after arriving in Grenoble. You can see the flags and the flagpoles behind me and a nice little breeze in the air in the late afternoon. But I've had a great day today, an enjoyable journey here from Nimes on the Flixbus. Lovely walk through the gardens and seeing that statue to Monsieur Xavier Jouvin, master glove maker from Grenoble. But it's here that I end this video. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and follow my journey, because there's plenty more to come in this series. Thanks for watching.